Alright, we're gonna take Pravati with us. So we can talk to the engineer. Just Pravati, we don't need nobody else. Put your gun away, dude.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Surely I can go in here without anybody seeing, right?
Got it? Inside voices. Okay.
Increase the damage dealt from a power attack.
Be right there.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Dennison will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of.
Callahan, huh?
Sometimes I forget.
Makes me think of the Dark Tower.
Heard of it? My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
I've got to ask you about that hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Consumer care.
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. Not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable. I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
Where can I get a hat like yours?
Have a look.
Yeah, that's enough hat talk, my friend. Lie +5. So basically everything I have. Alright, let's go in here, see what's up. Pretty sure Gladys is in here. Or should we go straight to... Let's go straight to Junie.
Listening
I'll go back there.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Damn, it's a heat wave in here.
This is House XF411s and an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Auntie Cleo, because she.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me. The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable. Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs. This whole deck smells like ass. Only gonna get worse if I don't get those radiators fixed.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from Chief Engineer to Captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean. Which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. You've got my attention. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
Where are we headed? Sure thing, Captain. I'll be waiting back at the Unreal.
Alright,
This is Halcyon News.
let me go about this ship like I normally was.
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mix.
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
Where am I at? Oh, okay.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Something I can help you with? Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take care.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. You say that like it's weird. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. Caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a dialogue will prevent immediate hostilities.
What seems to be the problem? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
So do I need an ID? I need a status update, Irene. I know you boasted about the Celia shortcut, but could you maybe venture through a pocket of space that isn't infested with pirates? You know, pirates, the ones who love cargo and hate rules. Here in Membe, we've got blunt tools, watered down meds, long shifts, and shaky hands. Don't let me down. I'm at my wits' end coordinating with any authority outside of Groundbreaker. The board won't dispatch a surgeon unless Julie agrees to share a third of all docking revenue, and Spacer's Choice won't send supplies unless we make an exclusive deal to use their products. No thank you. I've seen enough shouting needles breaking off in patients' arms. I need to chat with Julie about this, but she has problems of her own. Some of us are growing concerned about the cost of Groundbreaker's independence. What if I were to talk to Julia?
Something I can take.
Good luck getting to Jesse. And better luck if you do. She's a real piece.
Maybe I can find one in the back bay or just come through this way. Sneak in. Talk to her.
To work.
But there must be patients in there, right? Let's go see if I can talk to Julia. Maybe get access like that. Public terminal.
Have you seen this man? More offers for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy. Have you seen this man? Reward offers for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board
This
embassy.
is Halcyon New.
Speak your mind. Honestly, I could use the distraction.
Damn. Worth a try.
CNP board.
Callahan. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man, but there won't be anything left of me to care. Hi, Mom. Hope you're doing well, Mom. I thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Oh, he lied to me. Lily Hagen over in Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug from me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. See what the journal says about that. Ellie hasn't been able to get through to Jesse, but you could try. Jesse is in the quarantine section of Groundbreaker's Medbay, a restricted area. Finding a Mordet ID cartridge would allow you to use the holographic shroud Phineas told you about to walk past security.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from. Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Oh, I thought that was a terminal. Let me search around a bit. What's up, man? Pay to view movies. Consensual nanner spanking. Oh, nice. Cool. Just the bathroom.
This is Halcyon News. Interrupt a regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Damnable thing about living on a space station. No pigeons. Oh, you can feed the sprats, sure enough. But then the neighbors start moaning about hygiene.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler. But she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Damn. Poison or corrosive? Everything is restricted.
If you're here...
Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key, and they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
What's the opportunity? 10,000? Yeah, no.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was. Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Cool.
If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. Yes, dearie? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
I was thinking I should level up. They was giving me a lot of XP. Alright. I want this for the headshot damage. Boom. I think we go sneak. Find 25% more bits and containers. This has never happened once. Okay, I think we go sneak. Actually, we might do this till we find a good suppressor or something, you know. Tinkering crossed. Break down weapons and armor for a 20% chance to extract a basic mod. And then we'll do persuade and sneak next time. Cool with that. Let's go in here real quick. Why is there enemies over here? In this area? Huh? I'll have to check that out. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening to them. I'm just background radiation. Wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bidless, and bedless. For as anyone's concerned, the Groundbreaker's trash. That's how I live. If no one agrees to take me on as a crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. Post-mortem fines will be paid by the closest living relative. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in here and get this stuff. I'm out.
This is Halcyon News.
Alright, where to next? Should we go back in here and see what these enemies are about? They don't show up no more. The Groundbreaker, huh? Let's go back in here and talk to... Oh boy.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? Be my guest. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints.
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that. Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
To watch your back, you mean?
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
You call keeping officers on their promenade benign?
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care. A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. Ask away.
That's it, man. I'm not telling you shit about Phineas.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas
Auntie's
Wells.
kitchen.
Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed. Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shocked subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Grinder's dozen.
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices. Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry. Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike. Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&D'ing our own special meat. Just as well, near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats. Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
Ike's Armory. That's what I like to see.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull. Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations. I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Vortex Mace. Level 13. Plasma Cutter. Shit. Oh, light. Lockpick max. Oh, max distance. I might have to buy this. I wish there was a combat-oriented, Ooh, stealth skills +5. Sneak +5. I might have to get this right here. What regular armor do I have on even?
Itching to what?
Six armor. Yeah, I don't want heavy armor anymore. So I'm either going, tech skills or tech skills. Light. See if I can sell anything to you. Get some of my money back. See what we working with. Ugh. I mean, I'm looking kind of ugly, but we got long guns and tech.
Welcome.
Maybe I should have just kept the armor I had.
Itching to whack someone.
We just wasted 500, but fuck it. I'll keep it on me.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I can hardly even concentrate.
Spacer's Choice calls
Julie
rumor
better
of a
hurry up
Saltuna
with them damn
shortage
repairs on
patently baseless.
Put a toughened on it. Increase your ranged weapon skills. I ought to decrease my armor. I ought to decrease my armor.
The Edgewater.
I guess it doesn't. Maybe that's a glitch. Ranged weapon skills +5 And this gives me +5 to long guns. Let's see, long gun 70. Nice. Very nice. Oh shit.
The canning facility is operating at full capacity and will be delivering the gourmet saltuna fillets and other fish-based byproducts that valued employees crave. Spacer's Choice representatives would like to...
Watch out something doesn't explode in your face.
Sealed.
By Halcyon News, all the news that's fit to broadcast.
Alright. Companion quest. I'm assuming this will give me a, what's it called? A autosave. $633. Oh shit, he's just right here. 633, nice.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm.
Oh shit.
Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Can I just talk to you? Can I talk to you? Oh shit. Hold up. Why are they shooting me? All right. Whoa. Y'all good?
Something going on over there. What was that? I heard something. What was that?
Did I hear something? I heard something. What was that? Something going on over there? What was that?
Oh shit. Glad I didn't get hit by that thing. Critical damage sniper. Oh shit. Could I have like oh, snuck past him through there? Too late now. What is this place? Junior mycologist log. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shroom for a bunch of outlaws, not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublet contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lila. Now McReed, he's always happy to see me. He calls me his fungus lad. Update, McReed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. Or do find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Oh. Oh, nice. Can't get any shrooms? Who ate my lunch? That must be everywhere.
This place is falling apart.
Oh shit.
There's
spell Groundbreaker without broken. Wait.
I heard 2 people in here.
Something going on over there.
It's a cool helmet. Nice. Okay. That's everything. I like my other one better because it gives me long guns. This also gives me long guns. Okay. Oh yeah. So. So.